Well, we just got back from a walk. We are staying on one of the car parks on the Waterford Greenway. And my brain keeps saying Greenaway. It puts an A in there randomly, and I have no idea why. But this is a very, very long stretch of old railway line. And you can see, let me draw this, the railway line. And you're walking, it's just like a pedestrian way. There's cyclists and dog walkers of all we've seen so far. And a beautiful river just on the other side of there, see? So it's we just had a little walk out because we realised that obviously the boys have been so good waiting while we did the shopping and whatnot. So took them out for 20 minutes or so. We've been getting some help and advice from some people with regards to training and to what to do for the best. And while they're in decompression mode, everyone's saying that it's best to not go too long with the walking, especially the stuff that makes these two slightly reactive. So if it's any forest ones, they go mental for the undergrowth. I mean, Coop liked his undergrowth. My sister's dog loves the undergrowth. He's a spaniel as well, a Springer. But these two, it's like they've been taught to do it. They have been taught that that is their job. They go out, they go in the undergrowth. Dex goes on his back legs and signals, all sorts of things. So it's like what they've been taught to do. And we've got to try and make it so they don't think that that's what they have to do every time we go for a walk. Not that it seems like they don't enjoy it, they do. And we will be getting to retrieves, looking, that kind of thing. But at the moment, when they do it, they don't listen. They're gone. Even at the end of quite a reasonably short lead, they are gone and they don't listen. So we've got to get working on other things like recall and whatnot before we can start doing off-lead bits. This car park seems nice and big, and it's a bit of a road to come down to get here. So what we might do later, we've been saving all the balls. We did give them the balls when they're in the house, but now we've taken them all off them and we're using them as bribery for if we're doing anything. It's been a day that I've got to do some emailing things for the complaint we've got in for Dad. 2 emailing things for work, finishing off a training course. I am learning British Sign Language as a thing for work, so I've got to do I'm just trying to make sure I get 10-20 minutes practice every day to make sure that I've got that and it's sticking in my head. I can finger spell. As long as I can spell, I can finger spell because I know the alphabet. So I'm getting there with the BSL. I think we've just done numbers, the alphabet and some colours. So nighttime, last walk out. And we've been clipping the lead to the D-ring on the front of the harnesses, and it's been stopping them pulling as much. So we are pitch black outside. There's just us two in a car park. There's then a pavement, and then there's the sea, or there's the river that is an estuary that is tidal, so you can hear all the splashing. No fence, no nothing there. Murphy's pulling. Don't think he likes nighttime. Really don't think he likes the nighttime. So he was freaking out a little. So I was just trying to keep him calm a little, hold him to me a little bit. You know, the next thing, ping! Honestly, you just cannot make this shit up. So that has come off. So this was there. So that was tucked in like that. No, better than that. So that was in there like that. So we've been clipping it to that. There's also one on the back. Because it came off, I don't trust the one on the back. So I have wrapped the lead round it many times to make sure that it's all clipped in properly, that it's clipped under there and then it's clipped onto the thing, because I didn't want all the pressure pulling at this little tag instead. So I made sure it was wrapped around there so it was pulling in there. I mean, I've got loads of sewing gear. I could literally sit and sew like a million stitches into this thing. Still don't know whether I'd quite trust it or whether I'd be going and putting 2 leads on him. So I've one on his collar that's a bit looser and then one on his harness, or see if I can get something that will clip his collar to the lead, just in case anything pings her. Going to be the death of me, this dog. They are 2 for 2 for running away. Dexter goes right back to John. We have to play let's chase the dog and shit ourselves just in case he runs into the bushes, because that's what he loves doing. And it's the sea or the river with a tide. So yeah, if I was on a campsite, I'd be having a glass of wine. Ugh. So excuse the coffee maker, because I can't wait for my coffee. We've just gone out for morning walks, and I decided to wrap the lead around the front of Murphy's harness, like all the way around the front, in the hope that that would do it and stop him from pulling, because when I had to clip it on his back last night, he pulled like a freight train. And when he's not pulling like that, he actually stops and sniffs. So it's not literally just for my back and shoulders, which, you know, it could be a little bit. It is, so he's got a chance to stop and sniff instead of scrabbling to just pull forward all the time. So I did it that way, and John had stopped back a little bit, and I was carrying on walking, and he just wanted to go back and see Dexter. So I think we're going to have to do some walks where we're not going out at the same time. But he pulled so hard that he has snapped the front of his harness, and his lead came off, and he legged it. I mean legged it. Thankfully, right back to John. Literally right back to John. So I had to leg it. I've not ran for a while. All the way back to John, and put his lead on. And it turns out that when I put it through his harness, I put it through the padded bit at the front of his harness and not through the webbing strap that was there. So my fault again. So there we go. So I must have just passed it through. I thought I'd got this because there's like this little thing. So these are these neck harnesses up here, and then you get the strap that goes all the way down through this middle bit, and then it ties on again for his leg harnesses, or these go like underneath his leg around his belly. So stupid error from me. I just did that instead and not round the webbing. So now it is firmly wrapped round the webbing like that. So that shouldn't come off at all. Gonna give Mummy a heart attack, mate. Hey, you're such a big boy. You're such a big boy. Yeah. So he's going to be so whacked out now. He's already been snoring. I think I woke him up then. But he's not touched his brekkie or had a drink. So we'll see what he thinks in a bit. We've started putting water, lots of water, on his food. So he's getting extra water. Look, he's so sleepy. So sleepy. Right, I've decided I've left John and Dex at the park up, and me and Murph are going to go out to Pet Stop, I think it is, in Waterford. There's quite a few pet shops, to be fair. John went to the one yesterday, said it was quite well stocked with harnesses and things for the Pet Stop. So I'm going to start there because I've been having a look online. And there I've got some of the simple harnesses in there with the front clips on. I know, all the interesting content now, isn't it? It's like, instead of me waffling on about me, I get to waffle on about escaping dogs and heart attacks. Almost. But he's cute. They've got loads. John was right. So they've got loads of really good leads and things, and some harnesses. So let me show you the one that I really liked online. Right, so it's this, and let me show you why. So I like this because it goes on like that. Like that. So not only have you got the top bit, there's a bit at the bottom as well. It's got the hook at the front. It is incredibly adjustable, both up there and at the back. And it's got some good strong clips and also a place to clip on at the back. And this bit here is if you want to put your name tag or anything on it. Got them in all the sizes, and also what I do like about this is that you've got medium to large. You've also got small to medium. The mediums that we've got already are adjusted as tight as they will go. So a small to medium sounds like it's a really, really good compromise, and they are 30 quid. So yeah, so there's two lovely ladies on the counter, so I'm going to see if I can get one of the small to mediums and see if it fits. If they don't mind me coming out, one of them can come out with me, of course. I will not get Murphy in here because it is way too noisy and bright and peoply. So thankfully I had my Murphy cam on, so you got to see me trying it on the little blighter who lay there and turned into liquid. See, these are very cool. You got these zoomy. However, these love hearts. They are so funny. Right, all done. Thank you, Pet Stop. Two lovely sales assistants in there. So I've got some salmon oil, and then I've got this retrieve, but it's got a bungee on it so you can fling it. So this is going to be a special outside one once we get them on the long line. We've just got to find somewhere where we can get the long line out on a grassy area, and then we'll see what they think about playing fetch a little. You ready? Where is he? Hiya, buddy. Hiya, baby. Oh, he's such a good boy. There's his new harness working away. Oh, and a new leaf. Carry on. Buddy, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, dear. Oh, they're zigzagging. Oh, they're zigzagging. So when we first come out on a walk, he always seems a bit skittish and pulls a little. So, hiya. So we're just going to wait a little and see if he has a... You going for a sniff sniff? Sniffy sniff, buddy. He does keep looking for Dexter, bless him. But we'll see where we can go up here. But it feels kind of mean at the same time that we're not walking them together all the time. Not only does it give us a chance to work on basic recall with them, because when you've got them both together, you shout one, they both come. Murphy's really good. Normally he comes and runs right up to you with his little tongue hanging out, and he sits in front of your feet. And if you get that, you give him a treat. And of course then Dexter comes up and goes, I want a treat. And it's like, mate, well, you've just literally ignored everything. But yes, you can't not give him a treat, but then you also can't give him a treat. So it's difficult, isn't it? So I feel it's just the initial getting out of the car, out of the van thing sorted. And then he just kind of trots along there. Every now and again when he gets a sniff or something, he has a pull. Apart from that, it's good. And this harness is solid, it seems. We've had a good old pull on it. But yeah, this walk is cool. It's called the Greenway, and it's the old railway line. So the railway line goes as far down as we've seen. But every now and again, you've got all these beautiful trees, and then it just breaks open. And, sorry, me up. I've just left a load of files copying over on my laptop. So, I figured it's a good time to get a little bit of a... We're not supposed to be doing long walks with them. I say not supposed to be. But he's proper behaving, isn't it? Because normally they're like, right, I mean, they try to climb up the walls there. Literally climb up the walls. And I think they are bad influences on one another, because if Dexter does something, then Murphy does, and vice versa. I've been feeling a bit overwhelmed over the past few days, and I think the weird thing is it feels like my proper job. All my jobs are proper jobs, but, you know, my employed job is the one that feels like it's pushing me over the edge. Whenever I think about it, it's like I've got a lot to do with Murphy and my account stuff, and obviously YouTube and things, and I've got a few partnership agreements I'm working with, and just trying to get all of that done as well as sorting things out for my dad. And I've been asked for questions for my pal's complaint. What are the actual questions I want answering? It's like, literally sent you a massive email with every detail of everything I could think of. I'd like all of them answering, please. When they're like, nope, you have to have specific questions. So I've got to then sit down and find the time to go through and ask specific questions. The same with everything. Whenever I've got any spare time, I want to play with my dog. So finding time to do all the other things is just, everything just keeps feeling like it's a lot. I mean, look at this view I've got here. So this is lovely. You keep seeing the fish jumping out. So I'd like to get a bit of fishing in as well. So it looks like this bit used to be a platform. And then there's a park here into Mount Congreve Gardens. It's a dog-friendly policy. Hopefully that's clean up your poop, because I know it's not a lot. There is a cafe in there somewhere. So depending on how long we stay for, that'd do. Further down there we have the Whistle Stop Cafe. But yeah, I think we're going to go back. What do you reckon, buddy? Should we go this way, Murphy? Should we go this way? Yeah? We're going to come see Mummy. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come see Mummy. You're going to come. Guzzy. Guzzy. High five. Oh no, where you going? Where you going? He's going. So we'll do some playing. So I get very, very impressed when he does, because he's, as you can see, he goes dead soft, and then you have to like ever so gently get into playful mode again. So yeah, he's a sweetheart. He's done so well. I've had lots of bits to do, and he's just been sat there, and every now and again he sits up and he goes like that with his paw on my side, like, hello, come and pay me attention. So I do, because, you know, you have to, it's a law. Ready? Here we go, he's out, he's out.
Yeah.
He's out.
Oopsie.
What's he got?
Is it?
It's tangled already. Tangled already.
Dexter. Oh yeah, he's trying to kill it.
Look. Look at it. Come on, baby. Come on, bud.
Catch it. Catch. Get mummy. You're gonna get you, mummy.
Now these boys are being hilarious. Just got on the long lines and empty car park, and they're just crossing the streams all the time. And Murphy's not giving anybody up his thing. He's not doing anything. We figured out a way to do it at least. And Murphy's just walking around like he's happy as anything. Look, he's a good boy. Oh, you got your thing. And we're just literally following him around with a big lead. Oh, he's a good boy. Look at you. He's a baby. He's happy as anything. And Dexter's actually fetching.
Yeah. Ready.
What you got? Is it my turn? Okay.